is Jared Joshua, and the name of my program will be Joe's Divine Catering. So it is a service that provides a whole course of dish by delivery with fresh and various types of cooked food for multi-purpose events. Now, the objective of my program is to provide customers their choice of food or to be served at an event and is able to pay a fixed price of the food chosen. This is to also ensure that we are able to avoid insufficient meals and also keep the event organized and ready. Alright, so we'll be running my program now, Joe's Divine Catering. So we'll start off. Alright, now it says name. So you may input your name first. So I'll put Jared, my name, and my address. So I'll put number 67. Number 67. Now, before you look at the menu, they'll greet you first. Hello, Jared. We will deliver to number 67. Welcome to Joe's Divine Catering, a program developed by Jared Joshua. Note that this is a takeaway order only. Please note that all prices are fixed and your total will be displayed at every end of the selection of the menu. For inquiries, please contact Joe at 101-222-863. Email. So this is showing you how it greets you first and its user friendliness. So yeah. Now we'll move on. So here we have the menu. It shows, take a look at our signature dishes: rice, noodles, meat, desserts, and exit. Exit where you're done with the app, so you can exit. Now we'll just try an error input first. So let's say if I put a number out of the range of 1 to 5. Okay, so maybe I'll put 6. Alright, so it says please choose an option. Alright, so please choose an option. Return you this menu. And it says enter your choice. Let me I'll try again. Input error. So to see whether it goes back to the menu again. 7. See, please choose an option. Choose 8. Please choose an option. Now we are going to choose rice first. So I'm going to demonstrate rice first. I want to choose rice. Now it says plain rice description and cost in each of the menu, the dish. So it says brown rice and white rice, servings for at least 20 person per batch. Now the cost will be 15 ringgit. For mixed veggie it will be 25 and a spicy kimchi rice will be 30. Which rice would you like to order? Let's see if we can choose 3. Now number of trays will be 5. So as I said earlier on, your total will be displayed at every end of the selection of the menu. So this is your total, 150. It is calculated for you the number of trays and the cost of the dish, 30 ringgit. So 30 times 5 and you have 150. So noodles. Okay, we'll go on with noodles. We have bihun, tin pan mee, tik pan mee, and spicy pan mee. Now if you look at the description, they're all different, but they're all quite the same. It also prompts for you to it will also ask for your vegetable soup or egg soup, servings for at least 10 person, the cost of 30 ringgit, and 35 and 35. Now servings for at least 10 person. Which noodle would you like to order? Let's say I want to order tik pan mee. Number of trays, 5. So your total will be 175. Vegetable soup or egg soup. So you have a choice. You either want the vegetable soup or the egg soup. Now you can either choose. Let's say I'll choose a vegetable soup. It says it has a compliment there. It says keeping it healthy and great choice. Now let's say if I chose the egg soup. Alright, so we'll just go back to noodles first. Oh sorry. Alright, you notice how I also did the meat. And which meat would you like to order? 6. But there's no number 6, there's only 1 and 2. Notice how I didn't choose any of them. So it says none selected, try again. It will bring you back to the menu, to the main menu. Now that we've demonstrated that too, we're going to move to noodles. Okay, maybe I choose spicy pan mee noodle. So how many trays I want? Will be 5, 175. Okay, so I've chosen vegetable soup and egg soup. The vegetable soup said the compliment was keeping it healthy. Alright, keeping it healthy. Now I choose egg soup. So it says simple like usual, tasty. Alright, so you know, it gives you a compliment at the same time, giving you a bit more joy when you order it. So moving on to meat, press 3. Now you have grilled chicken or beef with black pepper sauce. Let's say I want the beef with black pepper sauce. Number of trays 5. Right, it says your total will be 250. Right, and also it's different, the description will be different, this one will be different, surveys for at least 10 person. Now let's choose dessert. Okay, which dessert would you like to order? You have mini cheesecakes, you have cupcakes, and mini apple pie. Okay, for me I would choose mini cheesecake. Right, number of trays 5, or maybe 15, or maybe 15 lah. So your total will be 450. Yes, that's very expensive, but it will be worth your event lah. So since I'm done with running my program through, let's try to see if there's anything I can demonstrate first. So let's see, the program flow is just nice, just good. There's also invalid input handling that I've mentioned, input quality of this, to show you that it is okay to choose what you want and see if there's any error to it. Now I'm going to show you my modules. Alright, before that I will exit first. Alright, so I'll exit first. Alright, so it says thank you for coming to Joe's Divine Catering, come back soon, press enter to quit. Right, so okay. Alright, so in main module I have the menu function coming in. Right, so it will be from the input module, right? From the menu import, right? Menu module import. Now in my main module, I've used the while loop, if statement, and for loop. It is a nested for loop also. So in here it will ask for your batch, your input batch here. Oh yeah, for the vegetable soup and egg soup, you have the if statement. It's a nested if, and you have the input, press enter to quit. So you have a quit function here. So that's all for main. It's a consistent coding for all of this. So it's quite the same actually. Yeah. Now moving on to menu module. In menu module you have the menu function, and the rice function, the noodle function, and the meat function, and the dessert function. This is where your, as I said, the menu of the dish comes in. It will be reading a text file. Alright, so a text file, it will read a file. This is a text file implementation. It is applied to each of the function, as it's quite consistent and quite nicely clean for the app to show the menu. So it's not so messy. It's easy for you to just read the content, easy for presenting it, just nice and clean. So after menu, so that's all for menu. Now we have an input module, an input choices for user to put. Okay, for your name function, like I said, this one is the greetings, the user friendliness for greetings. It will greet you first before it shows you the menu. Now this is just input modules for the rest, right, where you choose what you like to order. In process, you have calculation for rice, noodle, meat, or dessert. Now this will be very consistent. Like I said, this is also applied to the rest, just the same and clean. If you notice that in the note it says the prices are fixed, this is also applied inside the process module. The price is fixed, price 15, price 25, price 30, right? So this is just clean instead of just linking it. All right, now So how it was calculated is that through batch, when you input your choice of batch, right, it will calculate for you. This price is just there, like I said, fixed price, but it is also quite flexible when you calculate. So it goes the same for the other functions. So let's return to main. So the program runs and menu will be displayed as well as calculations. Menu, yes, the contents of rice are being displayed here through another text file. Text files is used, text file implementation is used here. Other than that, we'll see in the menu, the main module. You see, if 1, 2, you have your choice of noodle, I will give you a different one. This is where I call the function for it from process. I guess after that we have invalid input handling, right? For this one, you see, else, please choose an option. Else, non-selected, try again. Also applies for the other choices, or inside the choice, the if loop, the while loop there. Alright. So I guess that's all for the modules. This will be just it. And this one is where the text files are used. So I'm going to show you what these text files are. In text files, this is how clean it is. It's just you write it in a notepad, right? So you write it in a notepad. I'll show you a very clean menu for you to read, and for the codings to not be so messy. This also applies for noodle, right? So noodle, menu, so this is where the menu function is called. For the menu, it will read this file, just nice and clean. That's all from me now. That's all for my program, Joe's Divine Catering, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching, and also thank you for listening.